have on Snap?
Huh?
How many people do you have on
Didn't
Snap?
you like that? Oh, you fucking
That's why I asked.
jealous bitch.
I'm not jealous. I don't even use Snapchat.
Yeah, you do. I've seen your thing. I'm just like, no.
Scroll right by his name.
He added me, and I'm like, decline.
I've never added anyone to Snapchat.
I'm fucking with you,
getting
Josh.
snaps.
Why you always gotta get so like?
So
I'm
defensive,
cool.
man. Yeah,
I'm
we know
cool.
you
I'm
don't
too
got
cool for
Snapchat.
Hey,
Snapchat.
will you stop it? People like me.
I don't have Snapchat either, man. So.
Yeah.
You shush.
Oh, God.
We know you don't like this stuff, you know, because you're like the same people follow me on all the fucking
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
What do I want to do that
I
for?
don't like seeing the same picture fucking 4 times. Logging on 4 different social media.
Well, sometimes
sites
the
to
Snapchat pictures are a little sexier.
see all the sexier than
I mean, yeah.
fucking TikTok.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the motherfucking Aboriginal Outlaws. I'm the Sugar Bear.
Gotta be.
I'm Joshua.
And today our guest is, I swear to God, if you Google Native Man, you're going to see this fucking face.
Native.
He looks just like the motherfucker on the coin. Hell yeah. My cousin, man, my first cousin, my own flesh and blood. Welcome to the show, Angelo Johnson.
All right. Thank you guys for having me. Thanks for having me.
So let's get right to the meat and potatoes. You run a program that's an offshoot of the environment division of the tribe. You call it Good Mind. So how did that start?
Yeah, so it's actually my own small business.
Mm-hmm.
I fired it up probably about
Fuck, all right, let's start
12
over.
years
right?
ago.
We gotta...
What's this?
Oh, it's a light.
It's a light. Just like the hat is like giving you no eyes.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like one of those crime
You
photos.
stop, man. Maybe he's trying to be lasagna, okay?
I can take this right off.
I bet if you're at Oka, you'd be like, can you take that thing down?
I would. It's look more cinematic if you.
Anyway,
Is that better?
Good Mind.
There you go.
Good Mind.
There you go.
All right.
Look at that.
Good Mind Design. I think I started about 2013, so 10, 11 years ago. I picked up basket making, log pounding with my father and our great uncle Clyde Cree. My dad would bring me over there to pound logs with him, you know, when I was about 13, 14 years old. Wake me up, come on, we're going. Drag me over to my uncle's, and we'd jump in the car with him, and we'd go down the road, and he'd point at trees. And that one right there. We'd jump out, me and my dad with the chainsaw. We'd go cut it down, drag it out, bring it to his house, and start beating the hell out of it with axes, pounding logs. So that's kind of where it all began right there, you know, pounding that log. And it took me a couple years just pounding logs before he was actually, you know, willing to teach me how to make baskets. It's almost like old school, you know, they test you. They want to see your level of determination before they really spend their time into teaching you something, you know, like that kind of craft. So that was really cool. It was really neat. I picked it up and fell in love with it. You know, it was really good working with my hands, and, you know, it's real physical, having to pound a log and pull those splints off and pull them apart. And, you know, I just really fell in love with it because I'm such a physical dude, you know, and really took off with it. Start making baskets, start having classes. But then very, very shortly after, I heard about the emerald ash borer coming through. And, you know, the EAB, the emerald ash borer, it's an invasive species that came over from Asia in shipping containers. And, you know, since it's got here, I think it landed in Detroit, Michigan in the shipping containers. And it's just been decimating the ash trees ever since. It's just sweeping across the Northeast like a tidal wave. And its mortality rate is like 99.9% on the ash trees. That's black ash, white ash, green ash, all the ash for basket making. You know, they're getting chewed to splints right now, just splinters in the woods. And, you know, I was in the ACR program, Akwesasne Cultural Restoration Program at that time. And, you know, it was perfect setting to really evolve that business into something greater, because, you know, I was doing cultural presentations for hunting and trapping. I was, you know, learning the language, doing all these different practices day in and day out, every day. And, you know, a big part of that cultural identity is basket making, you know, so prevalent here in Akwesasne. And, yeah, I just started running with it, you know, with the looming threat of emerald ash borer, you know, right behind us. I really kind of kicked it into high gear and, you know, really went with it. All my free time, you know, if it's not with the family, it's with baskets, and trees, pounding logs and stuff. And, you know, it really helped me, you know, become the man I am today. All the hard work, dedication, perseverance, you know, it's just such a long, arduous journey making baskets. And, you know, I really fell in love with it and just been doing that ever since. I teach a lot of classes for St. Regis Mohawk Tribe, MCA, different programs throughout both agencies or whatever you want to call them.
You've become the basket guy.
Yeah,
You're the guy.
the guy.
The guy.
Yeah, I learned a lot from other basket makers too in the community. We got, you know, Abe Gray,
Oh, stop.
my uncles, and
A little smoky in there.
you know, there's like Carrie Hill. She taught me how to dye splints.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that's just things I've slowly been incorporating into my baskets lately. And yeah, it's really neat. I just love it being able to go out into nature, out into the woods, cut a tree down, drag it home, make something that's gonna last forever.
Where are you getting your trees now? Are you still around here? I know they've cut a lot just to stop the ash borer, right?
Yeah, so there's a couple spots in the res that are still, you know, good black ash spots. I feel like it was heavily cut for black ash like a couple generations ago. You know, like there wasn't hardly any black ash around. Everyone was saying, "Gotta go to Maniwaki, you gotta go somewhere else to get logs." But since then, those seedlings have grown and developed into basket-sized quality trees. So they're out there. They're definitely around.
Is anybody like farming trees? It seems like you could take care of a pest with spraying.
Yeah, so since my time with the ACI program, I jumped over into the forestry program with the environment division, you know, just another branch of it. And from there, I do a lot of EAB work. It kind of developed and it slowly morphed into this new program called Land Resource Program. And there I do a lot of work on EAB mitigation. And, you know, we're doing all we can to try and save the ash trees. We're trying to prolong our time with it because it is inevitable that most of them are going to die. You know, this bug is just so destructive.
So another creature came over from the ocean and just killed everything.
Typical.
I should call it the European ash borer.
Actually, that pesky little beetle was the reason why I had a job for a while
Yeah.
with the environment.
You're cutting down the trees there?
That's
So
right.
they're
You're
cutting
cutting
down
trees
trees,
with
yeah.
Aaron.
down
We had to bring the population down by at least down to 20%, which is a lot. But it turns out there was a lot of landowners that have a lot of fucking land, by the way, that wanted, you know, their shit cleared out for free anyway. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it's expensive.
Free work.
Yeah, that back field's all ash right there. It's all white ash. Some green ash.
Yep.
So for our viewers that aren't really familiar with our culture, can you explain why ash is the most sought after, you know, material for the baskets?
Yeah, so with black ash, just the tenacity, the malleability of the splint itself is just uncomparable. You know, it's a fantastic material to work with. Once you loosen it up with the pounding of the logs, you know, that compression and decompression, it really flattens those growth rings, and that's what makes it nice and malleable to work with. So when you soak it, you could tie that thing in knots. You know, it's so strong. The fibers are so strong, and when you peel it apart, it has such a smooth finish on the inside. You know, I've had a ton of people come up to me and ask, like, "Oh, is that sanded or is that scraped?" And their minds are blown when I show them, no, it's peeled. You take that growth ring, that one annual growth ring, and you split it in half. You peel it right down the middle. So I describe it like the rough sides of the splint are kind of like the winter months. It's where they separate when they're growing one year to the next. But when you peel it in half, you're getting into that spring, summer, fall growth. And that's what's smooth as silk. And yeah, just that with the really nice straight grain. When you start peeling up the splints, it goes right with the grain. It's just awesome. There's other trees you can use too, but they're not as good.
Basket maker, Will?
Am I?
You ever make anything like that?
My only experience
did you
with
grow up with it?
baskets is when there's
Log
fries in
pounder.
them. You know, yeah.
What about
Chicken
pounding your
wings.
log?
Well, like a stump.
Yeah, you were just talking about pounding your log. You're back on Reddit and Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So you, for our viewers that aren't really familiar with you, Angelo, you used to fight.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to take us down memory lane a little bit? When's the last time you had one? Actually, tell us about your first one and tell us about your last one. So, start with the first.
Well, scrapping with my brothers and sisters.
Not
and
that far
cousins.
back.
Since I could crawl. You know.
The first time I hit my
come out of the
sister, it
womb
felt so
swinging.
great.
By the way, for those out there that do know my Uncle Eric, that was a fucking great impression of it. It's like, come on, let's go.
Let's fucking go get this done. But yeah, I started training when I was about 16. You know, I wasn't doing that good in school. You know, not to say that this is what the youngins listening should do, but I just went ahead and got my GED instead of.
It probably is what you should do. You're too dumb for college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
I tried
waste your
college
money.
a couple times, and if it just didn't work out.
Your
every
mom
time.
goes to college. I want to point out this guy was doing like one-arm push-ups when he was like 11.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it was inevitable.
That farmer strength.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, I started training when I was about 16, 17. Fresh out of high school, got my GED. Went down to Tonawanda, Seneca Nation, and had this awesome coach. We actually met him. His name was Stonehorse Goldman.
Oh yeah, he's like an artist too, huh?
Yeah, big time artist. He does the antler carvings, like fucking amazing detail. I think him and his ex Ronnie
Lee.
yeah, like they've won every single award possible for Native American art.
Nice.
Yeah, they're outstanding. She's an amazing basket maker and he's an amazing carver. But he's also one fucking fierce badass. He was a Marine, fucking veteran. He was fighting in Vietnam, and he was a little crazy from the Agent Orange. He was fucking nuts. Sometimes, you know, and out there, Tonawanda, it's the community's pretty poor. You know, no running water, barely have electricity,
No shoes.
no shoes.
Walk out barefoot. No child care.
You gotta shower. You gotta
No
go
dad.
You gotta go to the.
Sure.
Outside is childcare.
Sure, their dad's from Cattaraugus.
We'd go and wash up outside the wreck with the hose, fucking in the middle of winter. Fucking soap up real quick, fucking wash off and.
We're just
dry
kidding,
off.
Tonawanda. We know you have electricity now.
Running water is still scarce, I think. But anyways, we'd go out there. We'd train with him, and yeah, he was a badass Muay Thai expert. He'd bring us to Syracuse. We'd go train with Ray Newkirk. He was our jiu-jitsu coach. Amazing fucking jiu-jitsu coach. He was like a gorilla. Fucking built like a gorilla. Bald head. He looked like he almost looks like Joe Rogan, but 3 times the mass. Yeah, so
Joe
he was
Rogan,
our-
but not 5'5".
yeah. So he was our jiu-jitsu coach, and then we had this other coach, an Olympic boxing coach there in Syracuse. His name was Tommy. I can't remember his last name, but he actually helped write the Olympic rule book for boxing. He was an old guy, but his technique was just top notch. You know how to pivot and throw your punches and stuff. But anyways, I trained with them for a good, 3-4 years. During that time, my first fight, because I was still under 18, I had to box in the Golden Gloves. Boxed a couple times in Golden Gloves in Syracuse. Taking lumps here and there and dishing them out, and from there, once I start getting into the MMA fights, nobody wanted to fight me.
No way.
Yeah, they'd agree to it. Everyone would get hyped, come up to the show, the weigh-ins, they'd drop out. Like, all right, well, sorry, next time. Then the next time we had fights scheduled, like, all right, we got 2 people lined up for you, just in case the first one drops out. Both of them drop out. What the fuck? So that was frustrating, and I mostly just trained and sparring, boxing. I'd do all that. My brother, he did more of the fights, and I'd fucking grab a hold of him and slam him around and toughen him up for those fights.
I apologize. I thought you
No.
did some fights. My bad.
Nah, I just
Do you think you could beat up Will?
You know what it's gonna look like? It's gonna look like the beginning of Happy Gilmore. When he's in the hospital after his boss.
Yeah.
He's like, he got a few lucky punches in there, but I feel like I still won the fight. And he's all fucked up. That's what it's gonna look like. No, I don't think you've ever put your hands on me.
no.
It's
maybe
not too
wrestle,
late.
but I don't know.
Fuck off!
He doesn't think jiu-jitsu is real.
Come on, look at that. You want to hit this guy? Do you want to hit this guy?
I'm a beast in jiu-jitsu.
Come on,
That was my best. That's my best skill.
Oh, I bet.
Is that more of a boxing or a wrestling based kind of martial arts?
Jiu-jitsu is more grappling, so like wrestling, taking people down, choking the shit out of them, breaking their arms off, stuff like that.
Because I notice when I do occasionally watch fights, they like to definitely bring up the fighter's background in boxing or wrestling, and people are like, "Oh fuck, okay, yeah." So I just want to know which one's like the superior fighting style with MMA. So.
Yeah, it's good to be well-rounded. If you're super strong over here, another discipline could have those advantages to take that discipline out. But if you also know that discipline, you kind of know where the weak points are, and you can kind of interchange your fighting style a little bit as you go.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's good to know how to throw hands, how to throw kicks. It's good to know how to choke somebody out, slam them.
That's how I feel at school.
When's the last time you went to a jiu-jitsu class?
Fuck. Over a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hurt my knee. Then I got lazy. I got fatter.
He did not hurt his knee
It happens.
at jiu-jitsu, by the way.
Or just snowboarding.
I like snowboarding.
He does not know how to snowboard.
You don't
No.
you don't know how to snowboard?
Not really.
No.
I bought a snowboard and
You want to?
yeah,
You watched the Winter X Games. You're like, that looks fun.
I did. I watched a TikTok where the guy did all the flips. And I was like, I can do
I
that.
can go off that super pipe, no problem. Huh?
Then I went on the bunny hill and just slid down it the whole time. Just over and over. Yeah, I never got off the bunny hill.
No.
Right on, right on.
I'll go back this year.
I don't do tricks or anything. I just
Yeah, I just want to go down.
You should. You should.
I'm
Do
gonna.
it. Do
I'm
it.
gonna.
Hurt the other knee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You'll
I
be
have
all right.
to.
You'll be fine.
It's better now.
You'll be fine.
I brought this up before, but you probably have never heard this, so I'm going to say it again. The three of us, we share a TikTok account because it's a group account. And I love when you look at the saved videos or whatever the fuck. One week it says like how to snowboard for beginners, and then the week after is how to fix a knee injury at home. And I'm like, oh shit,
tell the story.
Yeah.
yeah, it really does.
For me, it's like bouncy tits, bouncy tits, bouncy tits, bouncy tits, bouncy tits.
Guess what I did? Bouncy tits. Fuck yeah.
What is she doing? Just this.
Bouncing.
Oh my God, it's out there, folks. Sugar Bear loves titties and ass. Oh my God. Oh, how could you? How could you betray me like
Told
this,
the
Josh?
secret.
What the
I
fuck?
might have to check out our TikTok a little bit
See,
more.
look at the saved videos. You might learn how to snowboard and
No, I
bounce,
got a bad knee too. So.
bounce your tits
yeah.
real good.
Yeah, I got a bad knee too.
Yeah.
And I like boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barbish.
boobies. I like a couple boobies.
So, we all went and saw Beetlejuice.
No, we did not.
Did we?
What the fuck? I did. I
I
thought
did.
you guys went to the drive-in.
Next weekend.
I went to the drive-in.
I know you did.
I'm
Was
going.
playing at the drive-in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't gone to a drive-in in years.
I'm going next week.
not a fucking mosquito.
Why?
That's
Why?
probably why I don't go to a drive-in.
I like the drive-in.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he's part Caucasian. Leave him alone. That's
Yeah.
what white people do.
That's where I make children at.
Yeah, yeah. They
It's
ask murder-
mostly
they ask
Indians there.
murder
You can
families
hide
and they
people in the
go-
trunk.
they
You
go
bring a couple
watch-
pizzas.
There you
watch
go.
movies outside. That's what white people do.
I started going when my kids were young because they're sick then when they're young at the
This is
movies.
a lot cheaper. You save
Yeah.
a lot more money.
So your kids can act like little fucking demons in your car and it doesn't,
Yeah.
you're not chasing them to the goddamn theater. Then it just
Yeah.
became a pastime. There's other Indians there and Jeffrey.
Just smack your kid.
Come
on.
I don't hit my kids like you do.
Holy Jesus. I don't hit my kids
God,
either,
you hit them
fuck.
so hard.
I got a 2x4 for that.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that this is a comedy podcast.
Kids.
Yeah, earlier said, could you teach me some jiu-jitsu so my dad can't beat me up like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not a violent man, Angelo.
Not really.
You're a peaceful guy.
I'm more of an alpha pussy. Where I'm like the guy picking on the tough guy. I'm like, look at that fucking guy. Yeah, go say it to his face. No, I'm saying it to you.
I'll wait till I get home and I'll talk shit on Facebook.
No, I'm not. Jesus Christ. Comedy. No.
So you still both get most of your logs around here then?
Yep.
Oh, that's all right.
Here and State Forest too.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Is that when you're running out of the car real fast just before the game warden gets there and gives you a ticket?
He has permission, you fucking ape.
We actually do. We got permission.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. The Sanger Small Tribe Environment Division. We got a volunteer stewardship agreement in place with New York State DEC. We go and we do work with these specific black ash stands that we've identified. We'll do silvicultural cuttings, which is kind of thinning out the area to make the trees we leave grow better.
Mm-hmm.
We do parasitoid wasp releases, which is releasing this little mosquito-sized wasp that eats the emerald ash borer. There's a couple different kinds we release, and they attack the emerald ash borer in different phases of their life. So we have one that goes after the eggs, one that goes after larvae, and one that go after the adult stage.
And is that like a native species or? It's just...
No, they come from Asia too.
We're introducing
another
another
You
species.
fucking pay attention, you goddamn.
Well,
He said it at the beginning of the show.
No,
they scoop the bugs up and they just threw them down here without even thinking.
No, the ash borer I know
the-
comes from Asia.
Yeah.
No, I mean the thing's eating it.
The parasitoid wasps.
Those are Indian wasps, man.
That's what I thought.
They're fighting the colonizers.
Yeah, Comanche wasps.
Those are given to us through USDA APHIS,
Oh, yeah.
and they've studied them for like 10 years. To
That's
see if
fucking
they have
wild.
any
Someone's
type of-
job is just to fucking grow bugs.
Study bugs.
right?
Not only that,
call them-
it like
they call
kills
them
them in the
rearing.
most metal
Rearing.
way. It's like kill the babies, then the kids, and then go after the fucking females.
And there's a government facility right now where some dude that's just 9 to
Breeding
5 is
bugs.
growing these bugs.
Yep.
Seems like an alright job, huh?
I applied for that recently. I was denied for conflict of interest. I think it was because you.
You can't supervise family.
They're like, no, you're cousins.
How's that work on the res?
Very loosely, I guess.
I would have lied my ass off. He's like, he's clearly Johnson. I'm Sunday. What
I
the
mean,
fuck
if you're
you doing?
chief, your entire family works in the administration.
All right. I guess it's more like direct supervisors.
There you go.
So directly above you, you can't be related.
You can say, but I don't like that guy.
But if you got a supervisor in between you, perfectly fine.
Oh, so you're implying there was no conflict of interest. He was just like,
Right.
nope.
No.
I see how it is. All right, cool.
Fuck that guy, huh?
Yeah.
So they studied this bug, and this bug itself, the cure's not going to cause more problems.
No, they die off once the emerald ash borer die off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they chase the bug, and the emerald ash borer is sweeping through basically like a tidal wave.
Yeah.
Killing the trees. As there's no more trees here, they move on. Boom, boom, boom. From Michigan all the way over to here. They're already through all of New York State, starting to get into Vermont now, New Hampshire. And those bugs, when we release them, it's a very small window that we can release them in. So there has to be emerald ash borer presence. It's like there has to be a food source for these parasitoid wasps. But we can't have the black ash trees like decimated and dead at the same time. So they still have to be alive, but the bugs have to be there, which is like a year window.
It's real
before you
fast,
can
right?
start.
Like I've seen ash trees where like it was fine 2 years ago, and now it's just the bark's all falling
just
off.
standing dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some out back like that.
Yeah, so we gotta be there right as they get introduced, and then dump the bugs in right behind them. And we do that for a couple of years at each site. Hopefully, they get established enough to where they have a self-sustaining population. Then they can chase the bugs. But
Watch, one day we're going to find out, oh no, those kill cows. Like by the million. We're all starving to death.
I hope not.
So I have a whole bunch of ash tree like right behind the house, and it looks healthy and fine. Is it just a bug? They've just gotten lucky, or are there resistant trees, or what's going on here?
So there are some resistant trees. Those are the ones we got to really, really keep an eye out for.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the lingering ash. So that mortality rate, that 99.9%, there's still that 0.01% that are genetically resistant. And they're not like fully resistant or the tree isn't going to die eventually, but they're just resistant enough to where they can last a lot longer with this bug in before they die. And I've had some scientists, some people coming from other agencies say that, they're walking through the forest in Michigan or Western New York, wherever. Everything's dead except for one tree standing still green. And, those are the genetically resistant ones.
That's like our
So
ancestors.
Yeah. So we might have a genetically resistant tree.
Huh.
But also they have favorites. So they go after the black ash first, then the green ash, and then the white ash. So if it's white ash, that's kind of like their least.
I have each. I have white ash right over here. Then there's a green ash tree over here that looks fine, and there's black ash we planted like years and years ago that are growing over there, and they're fine. But there's white ash out back that's just dead. So I don't know.
Yep, they go after stressed out trees too. So if a tree's got damage,
The one that's smoking.
yep, they go after trees that are already in
Yeah.
decline. I think they release some kind of pheromone or scent.
Yeah.
They'll fly over a bunch of healthy trees to get to that one tree that's already weakened.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was actually one of our trapping methods with this delimitation survey back in 2018, I believe. I went out and I girdled over 200 trees to establish as sentinel trees. So that means that girdling a tree is you strip the bark off around the base and it slowly kills the tree. But, it takes like that whole growing season for the tree to actually die. And, I'd strip the bark off the base, it would stress out the tree. And we had a grid pattern over the reservation. I think it was like quarter-mile square grid. So every quarter-mile square was a different part of the grid. And I was trying to get a tree in each one of those grids. I think that was over 300 spaces basically for the res. And I got like just over 200. So what that did was any bugs in that area, immediate area, they're going to fly over all the healthy trees and go into this trap tree, infest the hell out of that tree. And then the wintertime we came through, cut them all down, all the trees we had set up as trap trees, got the bugs out of there. But we also took that data. We got some really good data from that, from peeling the bark and actually counting the bugs, the galleries they leave, because they leave these little squiggly marks underneath the bark
Right.
where they're chewing it up.
Yeah.
We'd peel the logs, see how many bugs were in that tree. Then we were able to use some formulas to calculate population density and current spread. And with that information, that heat map we generated, it opened up a bunch of doors for a bunch of different projects. Like we needed that data before we could even think about getting parasitoid wasps and things like that. So
See that, kids? You don't need to stay in school.
I'm a smart guy. It's just I wasn't that great at school stuff. I was more of a rebellious in my youth.
Like most natives.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't do well in school.
No, I didn't do well in school.
Then we get out of school and look at us. We're amazing people.
Look at us.
Yeah. We're all fucking amazing individuals. Yeah. Every single one of us.
None of us-
You're funny.
None of us are
I got a
struggling at all.
GED too.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think Will's the most educated of
We
us.
can tell you have a GED.
Skin color.
A good enough diploma.
So why ash? What is it about the fibers or even the bark of an ash tree that the emerald ash borer is a big part of their diet? What is it?
Yeah, so in Asia, where the emerald ash borer come from, they're not even considered a forest pest because the ash trees over there, Manchurian ash, they've evolved with this bug, for the last 1,000 years. So they've developed immunities and resiliencies against these bugs. So it don't even harm the trees over there, and it was like the population wasn't huge. It wasn't even on anybody's radar, this little green beetle. But what happened was they introduced American ash over there as street trees, ornamental street trees.
Oh yeah.
So they ship them in, plant them, you know, oh, they look pretty, put them on the side of the road. And then this little green beetle was like, hey, look at that tree. Looks pretty tasty. Doesn't look like it has any defenses.
Buffet.
Yeah, they went in, just decimated these trees because they had no defenses. You know, chewed them all to shit. Then once those trees died, they're like, oh, let's use it for something. They cut it down, turned it into pallets.
Right. Furniture.
Dunnage for shipping, and boom, shipped over
Huh.
here.
So they didn't bother planting their own ash trees as decorative trees.
No.
Fucking China. They're insidious.
He said Asia. He didn't say China.
We know it. We know it's China.
Koreans.
Johnny, I'm sick of hearing this fucker's voice. Why don't you talk to our guest for a minute?
What's going on, man? How you been?
Good, good.
All right. Family's good.
Yeah,
Everybody's eating.
family's good.
That's good. That's good.
Everybody's eating.
That's good.
That's a nice truck you have there, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. 2016.
When you're a master
2016
pounder,
Ram.
Master log pounder status right there.
That's what a GED gets you, kids.
That's what GED gets you.
Nice fucking truck.
you're good at slinging that.
No student loans.
we,
I
we all
didn't-
got nice vehicles out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess GED is the way to go. Don't graduate high school. Quit right now.
Yeah.
Go fucking get your GED.
Go make baskets.
Yes.
I graduated
Yes.
and I don't have a car.
See?
He doesn't.
See?
It's true.
I think you're onto something, Johnny.
About 6,
God, I gotta
about
sell.
6 o'clock.
I gotta sell cocaine.
Mondays about 6 p.m. I usually get that. Can I catch a ride with you?
Ah, yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I got a nice big vehicle.
Well,
I
my
can
fucking
bring you.
bucket of bolts is
I
gonna
can
fucking shatter coming down this goddamn road.
You'll be all right.
No.
It's getting better.
No.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I
Like
spent
halfway up. it
I
gets
spend a
better.
lot of money on gravel.
What's that? A whole truckload of gravel?
That is 4 truckloads of gravel.
Holy fuck! Really?
Yeah.
Gravel ain't cheap either. Did you get the...
No, I
Damn.
got you. What is it? 5 something minus whatever it is. Item number 4.
Look at you, Mathin. That's great.
With a GED. It's
What
amazing.
GED? Build a podcast studio at a porch in the
he's
driveway.
helped people get into fucking Cornell, goddammit.
That
That
is true.
GED must be pretty goddamn good.
There's PhD books with me as a
Yeah.
source.
Drop out, get your GED, take some fucking mushrooms, and you
Exactly.
too can have a podcast by the time you're 40.
Hell yes.
I was over 40 when we started this.
When's the last time you took mushrooms?
It's been a while.
Go get them.
I don't have any.
And that's right, you don't.
I definitely don't have any. I am
Oh, you
court
gotta
ordered.
edit it at 32 minutes.
Portobello's.
I am court ordered not to
Shiitakes,
have any.
That's right, pizza toppings.
reishi
That's
mushroom.
right, that's right.
I literally have to go to court because of fucking shiitake mushrooms and yeah.
Really?
Okay, I'm sorry. Edit it at
Non-fucking-
32 minutes.
yeah.
Chagas where it's
To
at.
some stupid
King
cunt
mushrooms.
at fuck.
You ever check out an episode?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Check out your episodes every now and then.
More than Uncle Sassy TV even, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends who's on.
Right?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Johnny B, look at you fucking just chilling there looking dumb.
I don't watch. I
Come
don't
on.
listen to TV. I'm sorry.
You should.
Like the only time I actually see is when I'm at the clinic.
Yeah.
They
it's
run it
always
on the one
on a
TV.
feed. Yeah.
They don't have enough, so they bring in shit from all over.
Yeah.
So like otherwise I wouldn't like I'd forget that Up Was Us on TV exists.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just people getting interviewed that you don't like.
Yeah.
Ole.
It's basically. I mean I don't.
Only.
It's not that I don't like them. It's just I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
So
Then they'll have
can't really not like somebody if you don't know them, right?
then they'll have a show about Inuit. It's like I don't give a fuck
I
about
beg to
Inuit.
differ.
Do they do shows about Inuits?
Yeah.
Are they ever at the casino when the truck gets raffled off or nothing?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know.
The Inuits don't have a casino, silly.
Our casino.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Who the fuck's gonna go up there to go gamble?
Yeah.
They take
Coming
off.
off the whaling ships.
Take a fucking plane to get
Can I
there.
play you in whale blubber? I'm about to free Willy.
Gotta take 2 airplanes to
Two
the fucking
airplanes.
ice truck to
Be
get
the
there.
Wellerman come.
No, but like, bro, I forget. Uncle Just TV's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that when they were doing the spirit world stuff? Looking at like
Oh,
it was like Mohawk mediums,
Oh.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
spirit mediums.
we had them on
Yeah,
here.
they've been on
Yeah.
here.
We would
There
rate
was
something.
We
didn't
actually
have
haunted
them
house
on
here in
here. We
Fort
went
they
and did a
checked
thing
out.
with them.
Oh yeah.
we actually went on, yeah.
Yeah.
Did a house with them.
Someday
should edit-
we'll release it.
Yeah, we'll edit it this year
Do it
for
again.
sure.
Yeah,
Good.
cool.
So this is Sugar Bear gets a
Some spooky
laptop.
stuff. Or
Well,
what?
we all
You gotta
packed.
put it on me, you fuck.
Well, we all packed down 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We didn't see shit.
No. We went to a house in on Route 11.
Route 11.
Where the fuck was that?
Yeah, all the sweet no teeth people, the
North
locals around.
Yeah,
there.
North Lawrence.
They're like, yeah. Sometimes we see a girl up there in the upstairs bedroom.
you probably know where it is.
Mason. I mean,
It's right on. It's like right at a crossroads.
She probably wants to.
I don't
she
fucking
disappeared in
remember
the
where it
mist.
I remember it was. You ever go on Route 11 North Lawrence? There's like a blinking light.
Okay.
There used to be a boat shop right next to it. There's an old house right there. That's where it was.
Yeah.
We went to a
Okay.
crossroads and we didn't even ask to see Satan.
was. Son of a bitch.
The one light in that fucking town. Is
At
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do next time. We'll go out there, ask to learn how to play guitar.
Yes.
Just stand at the corner of River Road and fucking Cook Road.
There you go.
Just one outlaw on each.
Boy, if only there was a guy who knew how to play.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that knows how to play
Exactly.
guitar.
I don't
And
either.
not
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
There's a brown fella that you see at Generations every now and then.
A loud guy.
Yeah, just sitting there strumming.
Long-winded.
Yeah.
Long-winded.
Yeah, which always catches me, you know, a
Yeah.
little weird. There's nobody around but kids, and there's just this brown man just sitting there, just Willie Nelson, his fucking guitar.
Yeah, with his Bluetooth speaker.
yeah, it's a little
He
weird.
has like a backing track of like some David Gilmour thing, and he's just like,
Yeah.
"Hey, wait, what's going on?"
Just shredding.
I'm there with my kids like pushing them on. That fucking Bucky. What the fuck? What's up, man?
Bucky.
I love that guy. You know Bucky? Really?
Bucky.
Bug Wild.
Yeah, the untamed child.
Oh,
Buck-
Buckwild. Okay.
Yeah. He's a good shit.
Buckwild.
He's a good shit. He's doing Johnny's obituary someday.
Yeah.
I mean, I might do it.
No.
Wait,
Either
you
way,
think I'll die-
whichever
you think
one.
I'll die first?
Whichever one
No,
gets
he
the
already-
most laughs.
He already said he wanted
Oh,
Bucky.
okay.
I want like to go full buck, not
Yeah,
even
full buck.
Yeah, don't be sad.
Play
don't-
guitar and everything.
Yeah, don't be sad or nothing. Let Will Sugarberry Yellow remix in the background somewhere. Yeah.
It's just gonna sound like fucking fucking peyote songs. Who was it? The guy from the band,
I don't know, it'd be Buffy. St.
Robbie
Murray.
Robertson. Yeah.
The golden feather.
Why are you gonna say Buffy? Come on. No, let's get you a real Indian, okay?
Be a real Indian, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting Bucky.
Yes.
There you go. Because you don't know what kind of Indian he is.
Apparently he's a tree climbing Indian, or a tree hugging Indian. We got that far.
Yeah.
The villagers on Pike Road, they think he's a tree climbing or tree hugging Indian.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we have a tree Indian here, okay? Watch your mouth.
Oh shit.
King of the tree Indian.
God damn it.
Fuck. All right.
Okay, the skin color makes sense now.
I beat
Yeah,
those
these
trees.
are pretty fucking dark. Yeah.
But he pounds them logs.
He pounds the logs.
I hug them and then I pound them.
Oh, you just built a house today. All
Bucks
right?
us out there hugging them.
Is there gonna be a time we're gonna run out for like baskets and stuff?
Yeah, sadly. So within 3 to 5 years, maybe 10 years, like I said, we're going to see that 99.9% mortality rate. And, in Akwesasne, the forest is about 20% ash.
Yeah.
So like 1 out of every 5 trees is going to be dead.
Well, I mean, everybody mows them all down anyway, so probably by that point they'll just cut them down just to build fucking ugly houses.
Yeah. And just as a warning out there, but again, once the trees are infested and die, they're super brittle.
Oh yeah.
So those bugs weaken the hell out of the outside
So you
of the
can't
tree.
even use it as like lumber.
You can,
Just
but the
fine.
outside is going to be shitty. The outside growth rings, that time of infestation, take 10 years or whatever, gets real weak, and you'll see the trees start busting in half, like from the top.
Oh.
So it could get real squirrely if you're trying to cut some trees down. It'll be going, and all of a sudden the top will snap and come flying back at you.
Do they have time estimate? Or they don't
3
know?
to 5 years.
3 to 5 years.
Yep. Like once a tree's infested,
Yeah.
about 3 to 5 years they're dead. And you can already see it in Racket pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
That's where it came. It came like from the north and the west. So like Sny's getting hit pretty bad right now. It's coming down to Drum Street. And then from the west, it's just swept all the way.
Huh.
It's going.
Is there any pesticides that are effective?
Yeah, so actually, so I was talking about EA mitigation earlier. And that's actually another one of our strategies is tree injections. So it's kind of like a vaccine for the tree. We'll take it, we'll drill some holes in it with a screw gun. put this like stopper in there. It's kind of like a nipple. Put the nipple in there. Then we got this cool air gun. It's like a big syringe, pneumatic syringe. Stab it into the tree, pump it full of this chemical. It's emamectin benzoate. And stuff's pretty costly. You know, you can't just like run through the forest and inject every tree we got. Shit's expensive.
Oh, really?
But we inject certain trees, you know, in these black ash stands that are, you know, almost basket quality size. You know, they need 3, 4, 5 more years before they're right there, perfect. So those are the trees we're protecting. We're also protecting seed trees. So we're trying to collect as much seeds as we can.
Right.
Yep, and we take those and stratify them, put them away for the future. Hopefully, you know, long-term goal. Once all the trees die, emerald ash borer sweep through, they die, you know, we can start replanting these. And it was really cool. I had this buddy, River Matthew, he's from Michigan, and he was working, I believe he was working on his master's dissertation or something like that. And he did this study about black ash habitability spaces, and he had a bunch of different sites throughout the state and stuff, and he was collecting data and sending it to me, tell me, is this a good site for black ash? And I was like, well, I need a little more data, you know. And he's like, well, what do you look for? So I told him I'm looking at the quality of the bark. The faster they grow, the more spongy it is, the more like young tree characteristics they keep. And then you know, its proximity to evergreens. If you got a bunch of cedars growing right next to the ash tree, the black ash, it's actually going to mess with the splints.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when you actually peel the splints off, you'll see like all these little pits and like little grooves that aren't usually in splint. But I think it's because the trees are competing for nutrients. And then the what you call it, make it like real acidic.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Cedar
so
usually.
So it messes up the splint somehow. But yeah, he was a couple things, you know, stuff like that. He also was asking me about growth ring thickness, and pretty much like the thicker the better, because that black ash, you can split it and split it and split it. I got some friends that can split one piece so thin.
Yeah.
Tattoos through it.
My grandmother was a basket maker.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm lucky if I can split it once. That's
yeah.
But I make utility baskets, you know,
Right.
big strong baskets. That's all I gotta do is split it
Big
once.
dude baskets.
Yeah, carrying boulders.
So is it worth it to like farm them? Would it be worth it then to invest in the spraying and all the equipment and just charging you basket makers a fucking fortune for our baskets?
For
our splints.
There probably is, you know, a niche market for that. But the emerald ash borer is so aggressive. Once it's in there, it's hard to get rid of.
Oh.
Black ash trees take a long time to mature. I'd say basket quality trees are anywhere from like 35 to 75 years old.
Oh, so may as well plant black walnut.
Yeah.
Have you ever found one?
Found what?
An emerald ash borer.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you ever held it in your hand, you're just like, there's the culprit.
Yep.
I hate you. I hate you.
Those little bastards. Yeah, we every year we set up traps for them just to catch them and kind of detect the presence.
That's those purple things, right? They're kind of
Purple things. It's more the green funnel traps. They look like a bunch of funnels kind of hanging from each other.
Right.
Sure
What's the purple ones then? I've seen purple ones as well.
Purple ones were for pest detection too, but not
Different
EAB
bugs.
specific.
Different bugs.
It's more just like catch anything that flies into it.
Oh, I'm a fucking dummy. I thought they were birdhouses.
The purple ones.
Yeah.
I've caught some birds in our bug
Hey,
traps
just because I
before.
graduated, I'm fucking dumb sometimes, man. I really am. It happens.
That's all good. Everybody's an expert at something.
You ever try making baskets out of different tree? Like,
Yeah.
Because I know down south they use oak.
Yep, white oak is a good one.
Yeah.
I've never really took the time to like process the white oak.
I don't think they pound it the same way. I think they like
No, it's
split it.
Split, yeah. Kind of split down way differently.
Our baskets are better than yours.
Well, it sounds like local basket makers are already prepping to saying goodbye to the black ash tree. So to be able to keep the cultural significance of basket making alive, what's an alternative they could use?
So
Are they going to be 3D printed?
Recycled bottles.
Fuck yeah.
All those Pepsi bottles.
You're funny. No,
These,
seriously.
There's other trees that can be used. The quality of the material just isn't as good as ash, but there are other things we can use. Other trees like box elder, for example.
Quality as in like strength? Sorry to cut you off, or do you mean just...
Yeah, like strength, cleanliness. Like like I said, when I split the black ash, it's super smooth on the inside. With box elder, it can be split the same, but when you split it, it's
brittle,
just as hairy on the outside as it is on the inside.
Gotcha.
So then you'd have to like go another step and like sand it or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, something like that. And it is more brittle.
There you go.
Yeah. First I pound my log, then I sand it.
That's how you should introduce your next class.
That's how you should do it. No, definitely.
First we pound.
Yeah.
Pounding and sanding.
When you get tired, just switch up arms.
There you go.
I think Sugar Bear would be a good log pounder.
You think so?
I think so.
Log bomb.
Got the build for it.
Low center of gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the build for it.
Oh, I see how it is. It's a comic accurate Wolverine thing, is what you're
It's
trying
kind
to
of
say.
like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's
Yeah.
not swinging that axe as far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I can chop wood like a motherfucker. Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, I can.
It's that centrifugal force.
Yeah. Nacho. Johnny B, how you doing, man? You okay?
Yeah, I split logs all the time.
You fucking liar! That's okay though.
Yeah, never split a log in my life.
Sister and Sarah just boom, 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 boom.
He happened to be there one time when one split in half on,
Yeah.
but you know, that's not the same.
They always tell me, oh, I remember growing up and hearing that sound. I bet they were like, please, why are you starting so fucking early?
6 a.m. Sun's not even up.
Cut that shit out.
So when you're not pounding logs and making baskets and teaching classes, you know, I understand you're a busy man. But what do you like to do for fun?
Sleep.
Oh, no. I see you out there, you know, catching sturgeon sometimes, shit like that. So what do you like to do for
Oh
fun?
yeah. I love fishing. Spearing I love spearing a lot more than fishing with a pole.
God, man,
I suck with a.
he always has to
fishing
have
rod.
like the most manliest way to do it. He's like, I just go in there and choke the fucker, and I pull it out. You know, just,
That's really fun. I've done that.
So you do the thing where you catch it with your finger.
Fucking eagle claw, just I'm right behind the gills.
and I just yank its fucking spine out like Predator.
Eat it raw. Right there.
No, but do you hunt?
Yeah. Deer, turkey.
Moose? You get a moose?
I haven't
yet?
gone moose hunting yet. Never got a moose.
Let's go get one together.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Never hunted before in my life.
No?
I mean, I did once when I was a kid with Zoba, but we were just like getting fucking frogs.
Shooting neighborhood dogs.
Oh, yeah. I think you were there too.
Probably.
We were just out there in like Uncle Eric's camo, just looking dumb. And Zoba's like, okay, well, go stand over there behind that tree. Angelo, you go over there behind that fucking tree. Then we're going to get him. I'm like, okay. Here we go over there.
Will they give you a gun?
If it moves, shoot it.
I think one of them had a gun. I don't know.
They didn't give you-
22s.
No, we were kids. We didn't have fucking...
They just didn't give you one.
Give us 22s.
yeah. Hey, is this loaded? I'm not good with guns either.
He's not. The first time he grabbed
No,
one, he
like-
just points it at me.
I'm a good shot, but I something about me. I'm a fucking madman. I'm like, Josh. He's like, well, fuck off. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and he's got to go stab something because I made him so angry. Feathers in the other room.
Goes and kicks the dog.
There goes a chicken, you fucking asshole.
You'll notice there's no more chickens.
He's mad quite a bit, this guy.
Yeah. You still raise chickens?
No. I had some, but raccoons ate them all.
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
Predators around here.
They escaped the coop, and I couldn't get them back in. But then they were living in the forest, just like fucking wild birds. I'd walk through, and they'd be perched like 20 feet up in the tree. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Walking around, I flip fucking piece of plywood over in the yard. There's fucking 100 eggs under there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They go extinct without people. They're so stupid.
I don't know, my chickens went wild, and
Yeah.
they just they lived for a while before the predators took them out.
They went in the wild and grew fur and then became feral.
Pigs will do that.
They had
Oh,
teeth.
yeah. Chicken teeth.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They do think that dinosaurs had feathers.
I saw that.
Yeah, so.
And there's some gene, if you turn it off, the beak turns into like a snout.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the They use AI to figure out a more accurate sound of Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, it's real scary sounding.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's like a Cthulhu fucking monster. Yeah.
Fucking AI is scary.
No, tell me about it, man. You know, pretty soon they're going to be funnier than us.
Right.
You know,
That's all right.
studying us, man. Skynet. Skynet's going to go live.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Right
I'm
there.
for
Not
it.
good.
Standing
Not
right there
good.
watching us.
I'm
Not
for it.
good.
I'm
No,
for it.
no,
I'm
no.
for it. I welcome our AI
You don't
overlords.
want T-1000.
Do you watch the news? Do you see who's trying? They're trying to who your choices are for democracy. Is stupid. Just give us our AI king.
Forget it. I forget you're
Just give us
political.
the AI overlord.
Yeah, just tell us what to do. We're fucking retarded.
Maybe.
We need some quantum computers. AI overlords.
There you go. See, every time we watch the news, they're like our adversaries are Chinese. I'm like, what do you mean our adversaries? They just make cool shit cheap. Like, why are these guys? These guys never did nothing to me. Those fucking fuck faces in Washington, they did everything to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Sugar Bear, on whatever?
I like Chinese.
Yeah, it's best
Sure.
food.
The food is amazing.
I
Yeah.
meant the people, but sure. Yeah, they're cool. They never hurt me none.
Yeah, they're not as good as Japanese, but come on,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Japanese were ruthless, huh?
they're fucking yeah.
Yeah, Korea.
But not to us.
They were they were definitely like the worst to Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would like fucking put them in boiling water and shit. Whoops.
Oh,
on the phone.
fuck. We're under
Oh
attack.
fuck! Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, they were very creative in how they tortured. There's a movie about it. I think it's called like
Wolverine.
Korean torture?
Children of the Sun or something like that about Japanese POW camps or what they did to the prisoners there. They would just do weird experiments like how long it took them to kill them. with
Oh
boiling
yeah, there was
water.
a Japanese unit
Or
something
they like
700.
froze their arms and they wanted to see what it looked like when you smack it with a stick until
Yeah.
it breaks apart. And,
Yeah, they did that
Holy.
shit.
Yeah, it was just
The Germans did that shit too, though.
it's a
Like
fucked up movie, man.
Mengele did that shit.
Yeah, they're just like, I want to see what happens to your face
Send me the link.
when I throw dry ice on it,
Send me the
and
link.
just you know.
Yeah.
You ever get into shit like that? You know, the weird ass videos he likes. You know, he likes to watch them when he's all alone at night and he's watching
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking death
death
videos.
videos and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it if it comes across my feed.
Yeah.
I don't go looking for it.
Not one to
It's
shy away.
natural curiosity, right? You're just like,
Yeah, you don't get
I
it.
kind of want to.
Not one to shy away from a man
Oh,
dying.
so that's what brains look like.
You know what's crazy? Like the accidents where people like lose half their face.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're just like, they're like holding it together.
They're always
Look
surprised.
at you laughing, you fucking psycho.
They're always got the surprised look on their face.
That's fucking amazing.
He is.
That's fucking amazing. I was watching one where the guy was just walking down the street. And this guy just came up on a bike and like tipped over in front of like a fucking semi truck.
Yeah.
And it ran over his head and all the brain just squirt at the guy.
The
just
fucking
walking.
watermelon
Like, what the
exploded.
fuck? Yeah.
He's like, run my cool shirt.
Fuck my sneakers.
I'd be mad.
Like,
There are some. I'm not a
that's
sick fuck
fucking
like him,
amazing.
but there are some I'll laugh at. Like when we saw that fucking factory accident. That guy, he gets stuck in the thing and he
That would
just,
actually-
he
that
just
would actually-
spins
Just
until
gets
he's
spun to
hamburger. Yeah,
That would just scare me.
fucking body
No,
parts.
It was like an
flying.
industrial lathe.
that wasn't the part
Industrial
that made me
lead.
laugh. It was the
Wow.
guy that shut it off.
Yeah.
And then he looks around. He's like, "Oh my god!"
There's no sign. There's no sound. So you just see the guy. He's working on like an industrial lathe, and he's reached over it. You see it grab him, and it just
Like an asshole.
I think I've seen this before.
yeah.
I have
And then it
seen
just
this
like
one.
sprays him all over
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see his body go from like having bones to just
Yeah, yeah,
soft like a fucking piece of Play-Doh and just
Literally turn him into a hamburger.
yeah.
every bone just shattered.
Well, I mean, forestry's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dangerous too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What kind of safety?
chainsaws.
Like the
Chainsaws are pretty dangerous.
Well, they're old. The old forester from the tribe. I bought wood from him last year, and like a fucking tree fell on him, and he's all fucked up now. 'Cause it, like,
is that, what's his name?
yeah, I probably shouldn't say he's real private.
I know,
never-
yeah.
I never
Just
met
put
him,
his business
actually.
out there. Now you gotta fucking edit it.
I don't have to
again.
edit that out. I'm just saying the old forester. I didn't say who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he got like clobbered by a tree.
Is there a video?
He had to fucking crawl to the road and wave down the Amish
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, well, his neighbors fucking let him sit there in the ditch. It was the Amish who rescued him.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
now you're really putting his business
Jesus
out
Christ.
there.
So fuck his neighbors.
Oh my god. That was a
Man,
long
that's
trip to the hospital.
He felt every
Okay,
fucking
that's
bump, huh?
all right. That was mean.
Took a fortnight.
Faster! John, you're such a dick.
Looked like that trip to the trip out of the Shire.
Then they just,
Oh,
and then they
God.
just get passed by another fucking buggy going on his way to Walmart.
I do remember this stupid video. I think it was from Rotten.com back in the day. They were doing like this weird timber catching contest, and it was Asia, of course. You know, because where people are expendable. And yeah, the fucker like disappears under the tree. Like he was out there like, and then and there were people out there watching, like cheering, like, and then as soon as he's gone, they just leave. Yeah, they all
Well, this party's over.
pretty much.
Well, that
It's just
sucks.
like, God damn.
Time to get the fuck out of here, I guess.
So back to the TV, I guess. Fucking you would laugh at that video.
I'd laugh at all of them, man.
Oh, of course you do. I know you
laugh at all of
do.
them,
You sick bastard. You sick
man.
bastard. You should have just joined the service.
There's people dying. I'm just,
Yeah, you would have been like that guy behind you.
Yeah, the comedian.
you like to watch people die?
Yeah,
Yeah, just chomping on a cigar like.
Who's that supposed to be?
the comedian. On Watchmen.
The Watchman.
The Watchmen. Oh,
Yeah.
Never watched it.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, I think you
Well,
good.
hey,
Any parting thoughts?
spooky season. Any scary stories? Spooky season coming up.
Yeah.
What do you do in the fall time? Pick apples?
I just
Go to
take the
pumpkin
kids trick or
patches?
treating. I
Trick or
go-
treat?
Damn.
I just go to Knebs once, you know, because I'll overdo it if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
go more. And yeah, trick or treating. That's about it. Yeah.
Get your apple cider.
Are we doing the ghost thing again?
We should do
It's
those.
been a few years.
Yeah,
What's that?
We could probably get out there and
I don't know. We
go live. We go somewhere scary.
We
Let's
go
go to
half-ass like ghost hunting.
Let's go to Chapman Road. We'll taunt the hopefully.
Yeah, but really, it was just them like getting me to pull my ass out like on camera.
Yeah.
You know. Okay,
I got a
just
couple
did it.
fucking-
Didn't ask.
I got a ghost story.
Oh yeah. What's your
Yeah.
ghost?
I was so you know the old, what do they call it? Jungonadio down across the river from Hawk School.
Yeah.
So we used to do like haunted houses in there.
In a real haunted
You know, people
house.
would run through and in a real haunted house.
I remember when that was.
You remember
there.
that?
Yeah.
yeah,
totally,
yeah. So a bunch of us kids would go over there and scare people, and you know, I got dropped off one day. I was like, "Yeah, drop me off over there." They dropped me off. Spent the day. There was probably only like 3 of us scaring, so we'd have to put on a mask, scare people here, run down the hallway, all the way through the house,
Different mask.
stand in a different spot, scare them again. Yeah, with a different mask. But we're doing that all day. It was fun. But then,
It was a very
was very-
understaffed,
very low budget.
haunted house.
Yeah.
scared by
It's
that
like,
ghost
wait right
8
there.
times already.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, well, anyways, like, come the end of the day, you know, it's dark out, everybody's leaving. Like, oh, you got a ride coming? I was like, yeah, my brother's gonna come pick me up. Zubba, he's gonna be here, like, anytime now. And they're like, all right. So they leave me. I'm sitting there. Fucking hour goes by. Like, he is not coming. This motherfucker.
Well,
And so,
he was. That's why he was late.
Zing! Yeah, he was in something else. Huh? But anyways, I'm fucking sitting there in this haunted house, waiting for my ride, and I could hear someone walking upstairs. What the fuck? There's nobody in that house. I go upstairs. There's like this long.
So you go look for it?
Yeah, he went to where the noise was coming.
Is that the white people doing the movies?
Yeah, let me go look for it. Okay.
So I was like, fucking somebody still here? So I went upstairs, and there's this long hallway, and it was actually coming from the fucking attic. Something
Nice.
fucking running down right above me.
Oh.
And I just fucking, I went outside. I didn't step back foot in that fucking building since.
Damn.
Well, I went back in there, but like I
Go
didn't
check
go
out
in there
that
at
building.
night. Yeah. fuck.
We can. It's condemned because of lead, but
Oh, is
other
it?
than that,
Asbestos.
I got a
I
mask.
think it's had lead paint and
I had to walk it home that night. but it
You
was-
were just running around in a fucking lead asbestos house.
Yep.
You're just scaring people. You're just coughing like, boo. Yeah.
yeah, we could do that. I spent the night in
Scratching
that house
paint
before.
chips off the wall.
Yeah,
What?
I spent the night in that house before.
Yeah.
You dog, you.
I've done that in that house before.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah.
More than once.
Let's go check that
Just
house
wake
out
up.
then.
Where the fuck am I?
With
We're having you spread DNA.
with more than one different person.
Good for you.
Nice. Nice.
Good for you. Yeah. You hear that, folks? You can definitely go in there and yeah. Can he come?
I imagine he can. He's got kids.
You're funny.
I hope
No,
so.
if we go do the ghost thing, can
Fuck
he
yeah, let's
tag
do it.
along?
Fuck
And we'll get the Mohawk medium
The
guys.
Mohawk mediums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
You
check
want
it
to tag along?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Count me in.
Hey, we wanted to go live for episode 200. I don't know how close that is to. It's 2 more weeks.
I don't know. It was, he keeps track. What are you doing?
I keep track of.
Yeah, what's the number?
This will be 198.
It's fucking 142.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah,
We
I
could
think
do a
might-
You can't math, you
we
fucking...
can't. I think we got like 3 more months.
What if we do a live episode from
From the haunted
the
house.
haunted house?
Ah,
And we'll just carry our phones. I don't know. Figure out a way to make it portable without buying shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
why
yeah.
the fuck not?
Yeah.
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 Like first week of October.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get it done.
Sounds cool.
All right. Awesome.
You in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay, I guess we're ghost hunting again. It's been a while.
What about UFOs? You guys ever see UFOs?
No. Well, yeah.
Weird lights and shit.
Weird lights and shit?
I seen this weird like green explosion over by the mall. It's always that area you see weird shit, and I always just say, the airport's right there, you know.
True.
It's easy to dismiss it, but
Yeah.
the last thing I saw that was strange was Elon Musk's fucking satellite.
Oh yeah.
I remember seeing
Starlink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they didn't say, by the way, if you see this tonight, no, we just went out and fucking cold,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my fucking God!
They're here.
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It
it
goes
was
at
just like in like straight line.
Yeah. You know that's not
I
right.
went, and I'm like, okay, well, get one last fuck in, right? Am I right? Jeez.
Wonder what was in the sky before all the airplanes and satellites and shit. Did people see shit at all? Like, I don't know, man.
I think so. Go back and look at our history.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of the story. Maybe that's what the flying head is.
Right. It's
Maybe it
aliens.
was a fucking UFO.
Fuck yeah. And it'll catch you. And
The Peacemaker's canoe. Fucking stone canoe
Yeah,
flying
there
through
we
the
go.
air.
What?
UFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although-
Peacemaker was made out of stone.
That
White
story
stone
might have
that
been
fucking
added
flew through
to
the air.
over the years. Some of those stories started off way more down to earth and then kind of.
Got exaggerated.
Yeah.
then they slowly start lifting into the sky.
Well,
It's
they
like-
became Christian. They're like, well, we got to be like better than these guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're saying the stories got gradually more scary?
Yeah. And they got
Gotcha.
more bigger virgin births and all that shit. Cause,
I see.
yeah.
Gotcha. But yeah, one of the most, I guess, easily accessible ghost hunting shit we did do. There's still videos online and stuff. We went to that Cook's Corner place, and I don't know if there was like still energy on that place, but the house was fine. I remember that. I was even laughing at some of the graffiti in the house because it never fails. You're gonna find the N-word because kids want to be funny, and sure enough, there was, and a swastika.
That's swastika, of course.
Yeah.
Was it hard R?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. They kept it running too. It was probably like 3 or 4. There were like 3 or 4 R's.
The R's rolling at the end.
Kept on rolling.
But no, when we went out to the barn, I felt like, oh God, I don't want to be here. This feels fucked up. And
That cold chill.
Kinda. And they're like, let's go in deeper. Let's go upstairs. I'm like, oh God damn it. Oh man. It just felt wrong in there. Like, something bad happened. You know, like it's still stuck in there. And
Probably.
then a year later, the fucking place got burnt down.
Yeah. What's the fucking story with that place, anyways?
I don't know.
There's all kinds of weird
Yeah.
stories, but it's just local fucking
Yeah.
lore.
Just abandoned. People just throw a ton out there.
Probably some bad shit went on in there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think he like probably did something to kids out in that barn. You know, because all these old farmhouses and stuff. You know, I think he went out there and he's like beating the kids and shit.
Maybe. I mean, it's not church.
Yeah.
All right. Well, catch us in a couple weeks when we go fucking ghost hunting again. We're gonna dust off the old fucking.
Oh man, I'm scared already.
Yeah, the fucking the night vision camera.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in. We are the Aboriginal Outlaws. I'm the Sugar Bear.
Johnny B.
I'm Joshua.
And I'm Angelo.
That's
Thanks
right.
for having me.
Yes, sir.
If you're in the Gunawaga area,
Yes.
you got to join us September 28th, 9 p.m. at the Moose.
Saturday, the Moose Lodge.
Live comedy.
And some musical acts.
And some musical acts. And a secret comedian that we don't even know who it is.
Sounds
Probably
like a
Aubrey.
blast.
Probably Aubrey.
Is it?
So probably like, I think I'll try this.
Yeah.
Okay, see you there.
I hope they're funny.
Yeah.
Also, we'll be at the Port Theater.
Port Theater, October 17th.
October 17th.
With Pat Cardinal, Patrick Chichu, Ezron Makbaloo, Janelle Niles, and the Aboriginal Outlaws. Did I get them all?
Did you say Pat Cardinal?
Yeah, he did.
Who the fuck is that?
Is that the wrong one?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Isn't that
Not Pat.
Outlaw
Wait.
guy?
I don't know. Did I say
Don
Did I say
Kelly.
it
Don
wrong?
Kelly.
My son?
Inviting white people to their all Indian show.
Kelly. Don Kelly.
We'll just sprinkle a few whites in.
He's from Cornwall. You never know.
Who's Pat Cardinal?
He's the tall dude.
The LOL guy.
My bad.
The weed smoking guy.
That tries to sell us meth every time we do an LOL show.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, my bad. No, Don Kelly, I meant.
Yeah, Don Kelly. Get it right.
I meant Don Kelly. He'll be there.
I'm surprised you remembered all of those. I didn't.
Apparently, I fucked up one.
It's amazing.
Sneeze off camera,
Go
okay?
for it. Right on
All right,
camera.
goodbye.